Multiple explosions, a massive plume of smoke that could be seen for miles, and hundreds of neighbors ordered to evacuate. This chemical fire in Affton also sent one firefighter to the hospital. Tonight, the fire is out, but the investigation into what caused it continues. This happened at the Manor Chemical Company on Heege Road. Our Casey Nolan has been there since shortly after the explosion, and he joins us now live with the latest.
Mike, the fire chief here in Affton, says this is like no fire he has ever worked, and one that his department could not have handled on its own. Crews came from around the region to help fight this fire, and pretty quickly they decided that putting out the fire wasn't even their top priority. 4 alarms called and countless nerves rattled.
We started to hear some concussive bangs, and then we went out in the backyard and we just saw this giant tower of gray, dark, thick smoke.
The explosion started around 2:30 Thursday. Employees at the Manor Chemical Company say an electrical spark may have set it all off. Fire then spreading quickly through canisters of highly flammable chemicals.
So the first building was totally engulfed, and there were mushroom cloud fires from the barrels of the chemicals in there.
Affton Fire Chief Nick Foz says firefighters could hear a tanker carrying chemicals hissing like it was about to explode. And with the only 3 employees on site out of the building, firefighters decided there was more pressing work than fighting the flames.
That certainly put a panic in all of us that we needed to evacuate that neighborhood. And from the chief's point of view, we didn't need any firefighters to get close to that.
Firefighters and county police officers went door to door, evacuating a half-mile radius around the fire. Some outside of that zone decided to leave too.
Because the wind was kicking up and it started to make our throats really itchy and our eyes really itchy, and we were just like, okay, let's just evacuate.
The fire burned like this for nearly 2 hours before crews could get it under control. The key to fighting the fire, the chief says, drones from the Melville and U City departments that allowed them to see where it was safest to go in and where other explosive chemicals were stored that they needed to keep from catching fire.
This is always the facility that makes us nervous because there's so many chemicals.
We have found some EPA infractions with this company from 2017 and 2018. More to figure out there, but the chief says as far as the company is concerned tonight, he could not have thanked the employees enough for walking them through what they were seeing on that drone footage as they tried to put out the flames today. As for the firefighter who was hurt, the chief says it was exhaustion. He's out of the hospital and he should be okay, and all of the evacuees have been allowed to go back to their homes. Live in Affton, Casey Nolan, 5 on your side.